Hello everyone, welcome back to Math Friend channel. In this video, we are going to learn about Graph of Statistics chapter. The Graph in Statistics chapter is of two types. One is LCF curve and the other one is GCF curve. LCF is Less Than Cumulative Frequency curve and GCF is Greater Than Cumulative Frequency curve. We are going to learn about both the curves individually and also the combined curve. We check our answer by the method of verification, wherein we are going to use median formula and check the answer. So let's get started. This is a question given to us. Class intervals are given, frequencies are given. Just add it up and keep the total ready. Now LCF to be calculated. We know how to use median formula and also how to calculate CF. The same method we will follow here to find the LCF. This is for LCF curve, so we will be following the same cumulative frequency process for finding the frequencies here. The first one is 2, second one will be the addition of 2 plus 12, that is 14. The next one is 14 plus 2, which is 16, 16 plus 4, 20, 20 plus 3, 23, 23 plus 4, 27, 27 plus 3, 30. We can very clearly observe that our total value of frequencies and the cumulated total both are same. Hence we can proceed further because both the totals are tallied. The most important thing here to be noted for less than cumulative frequencies is we are going to take upper boundaries. This line is called as lower boundaries and this one is called as upper boundaries. Obviously this will be a continuous class interval. We can proceed it further. We are going to select upper boundaries, that is this one first. For LCF we need to remember that we are going to select upper boundaries and this LCF values. Take these two values as coordinate points for our graph. So select upper boundaries and LCF values, that is cumulative frequencies. Write it as ordered pairs 10, 2. Very easy, don't get worried, just write the points. 15, 14. Next 20, 16. 25, 20. 30, 23. 35, 27. 40, 30. Now these are the values ready for us to be plotted in the graph. Before plotting the graph, let us do the verification first itself so that after drawing the graph we can just verify our answer. Here n is equal to 30, n by 2 is equal to 30 by 2 which is equal to 15. n by 2 is 15, so greater than and nearest value we will select for verification. So this will be our model class, in which 2 is frequency, 15 is L value and preceding value of cumulative frequencies will be CF. Take the values and substitute it here. L is equal to 15, F is equal to 2, CF is equal to 14, H is equal to 5. Let us substitute the values. Median is equal to 15 plus n by 2 is 15 minus 14 by F. F is 2, H is 5. Let us take this one. 15 plus 15 minus 14 is 1 by 2 into 5. So we can take it as 15 plus 5 by 2, that is 15 plus 2.5. The answer is 17.5. Remember this answer. 17.5 is our median answer. This median value can be tallied with a graph. So let's get started with the graph by plotting these points on the graph sheet. Yes, now we are ready with the table in which we have upper boundaries, For LCF curve, we have upper boundaries and LCF values. Put together, these are the coordinates which are to be plotted on graph. For graph, we will be drawing one horizontal line which is x-axis and one vertical line which is y-axis. Now, on x-axis, we are going to take boundaries. So, upper boundaries for LCF, so we are writing upper boundaries. And on y-axis, we will be taking LCF. When we observe the readings, we can very clearly see that it is 10 to 40. X-axis is varying from 10 to 40. Means 10, 15, 20 like that. So we can start with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Hope it is clear. So 1 centimeter is equal to 5 units. So we need to mention at x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 5 units. Now how to select y-axis scale? The minimum value here is 2, maximum is 30. If we take two multiples, that is 2, 4, 6 and so on, it becomes very lengthy or long. So make it short and neat. So I am selecting 4's multiples, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32 like this. It's up to you. You want to take 2, 2, 4, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. That is multiples of 2. It comes a little longer. I have taken 4's multiples, so it's okay. Now let us plot these points. First point is 10 and 2. At 10, 2. 2 means it comes in between. Use small x sign to indicate the point. Second point is 15 and 14. 15 on x-axis, 14 on y-axis. On y-axis 14 is not visible. So it lies between 12 and 16. So we will be taking here 15, 14 because 13, 14, 15, 16. So 3 numbers are between. So we are taking in between here. Next is 20, 16. 16 is available for us. So take the point. It's very easy. 20 here, 16 here. 25, 20. 25, 20. 25 on x-axis, 20 on y-axis. 30, 23. Next one 30, 23. 23 is below 24. 35, 27. 27 is below 28. 40, 30. 40, 30. Now join all these points with a freehand curve. So this will be your LCF graph. Now how to find median from this one? N is 30, n by 2 is 50. So just take 15. You can observe clearly 12, 13, 14, 15 means it comes somewhere here. So just take a value from 15 dotted line. Touch the graph and drop it down. It is a small value greater than 15. So this becomes your median value. It's very important. N by 2 is 15. So select a value 15 on y-axis. Draw a dotted line touching the graph. Drop it down. This becomes your median value. Hope it is easy. Moving on with the GCF curve. For GCF curve, same question we are taking. We also know that median answer is 17.5. I'm just taking the same question so that you will understand how the GCF curve is varying from LCF curve. Now for GCF, we need to calculate greater than cumulative frequency. Greater than cumulative frequency can be easily calculated from the bottom. So if I start from the end of the frequencies, the first value is 3. So write it as 3. First value is 3. Then add 4, that becomes 7. then add 3, this becomes 10. Same like LCF, but we are starting from the end of the frequencies. So we go in reverse way. This becomes 14. 14 plus 2 is 16. 16 plus 12 is 28. 28 plus 2 is 30. So very clearly we can see 30 and 30, the total is tallied. Moving on with the ordered pairs. For ordered pairs, it's very important that we take lower boundaries and GCF. Lower boundary will become our x coordinate and GCF becomes our y coordinate. So we will take it as lower boundaries to be highlighted. We need to take this one. This is just to remember, and GCF. You need not draw it in the exam, but just to remember, we are going to take lower limits or the lower boundaries and GCF. Let's start writing the coordinate points. First coordinate point will be 5, 30. 5, 30. I hope it's very easy. 10, 28. 10, 28. 15, 16. 15, 16. What is next? Yes, 20, 14. Very good. 20, 14. The next one is 25, 10. The next one is 37. The last one is 35 and 3. Now the ordered pairs are ready. This is how we are going to write the ordered pairs. We don't have any big task to go on with the writing the ordered pairs. It's very easy. For GCF we calculate GCF from the end of the frequencies. For LCF we calculate it from the top of the frequencies. This is a major difference, and the ordered pairs are lower boundaries, GCF. Just remember that for greater than curve we will be taking lower boundaries. For lesser than curve we will be taking upper boundaries. Let us plot these points in the graph sheet and observe the shape of the graph. Now let's plot the graph for GCF. Table is ready for us, but this time we are taking lower boundaries and GCF taken as x, y points, which are to be plotted on the graph. Now same like our LCF, we are going to check the values. Minimum value is 5. So we will be taking on x-axis lower boundaries, on y-axis GCF, and scale to be written. Lower boundaries vary from 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So we are writing the values here till 40. Same will follow as it is the same problem. I am taking 4. You can take 2, 4, 6 like that. I am taking 4's multiples. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. I am showing you in the graph so that it's very easy for you to plot it directly on the graph sheet. But the y-axis scale will be differing according to the values what we are getting in the problem. So basically, after writing lower boundaries and GCF, write the scale here. X-axis we are taking 5 units. 1 centimeter is 5 units. Y-axis we are taking 4 units. So this is scale. Start plotting. 5, 30. X-axis 5, y-axis 30. 30 is not there, so we will just imagine 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So we can take it here. So we are taking the point here. 10, 28. 10, 28 is here. A small x-axis neatness has to be maintained in the graph sheet. 15, 16. So 15 here, 16 is here. 20, 14. 20, 14 lies here in between these two. 25, 10. So 25 here. 10 will be lying between 8 and 12. So take it here. 37. 30 is here. 7 will be lying between these two. 35, 3. 35, 3 is here. Start joining the points with a freehand curve. Do not worry, don't take any scale. Just draw it, joining the points. Now, as we know, n is 30, n by 2 is 15. So, select 15 value here. Draw a dotted line. And drop it down. It is again more than 15. We can observe very clearly. This becomes our median value. For LCF also we got the same answer. For GCF also we got the same answer. GCF curve we can see very clearly from up to down it goes on. And whereas LCF down to up in increasing order. So do remember, this is how the graph will be drawn for GCF. Yes, I hope you understood how to draw LCF curve and GCF curve and the major difference between how to take the coordinate points. Now let us move on with what happens if both the graphs are done on the single graph sheet, that is LCF and GCF. Again, we can also find out median by the intersection of both the curves. So let's see by drawing both the curves in the same graph. Now let us try to plot both the graphs in same single graph sheet. Then we can easily plot it as LCF points are 10, 2, 15, 14. Then we go on with 20, 16. First one, LCF I am plotting. 20, 16. Then here comes 25, 20. 30, 23, just above. 35, 27. It comes here. 40, 30. So you can take it as 40 here. 30 is here. Let us join all these points. It's a freehand curve. Now let's plot GCF points at 5, 30 means it's here. 10, 28. 10, 28. 15, 16. You can also use a small X mark here so that the points are clearly visible. 20, 14. So it would be lying here. 16 and 20 means 17, 18, 19, 20. So we are going to plot 20, 14. 14 comes here in between 12 and 16. So we take it here. The point is here. Then next 25, 10. 10 comes somewhere here. 37. 7 is in between 4 and 8. 35, 3. 35 and 3. Now try to join these points. The point where both the axes, very clearly we can observe that median is somewhere greater than 50. So median value lies above 15. I hope it's very clear to understand. The same median answer will be coming whether for LCF, GCF or both together. I hope it's easy. Just don't forget how to take the points. It's very easy if you can remember how to take the coordinate points for LCF and GCF. Hope the video was informative. Hit the like button. Thanks for watching.